I found something wrong and still it pains me. Baby, God, baby, Welcome to Humble Exhibits, where we turn your ego into confidence and your pride into power. It's your host, Saint Hunter. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking love bombers. We all know the type. We've seen them all. They come in all shapes and sizes, nationalities and creeds. And one thing that I realized that they all have in common is they love to love bomb. And for that, we're going to take a toast. And we're going to get into this story. Once upon a time, in a land of love bombers, there was an innocent child, naive child wandering through the land of love bombers, and in this land of love bombing, there was pitfalls, there were alligator traps, and all different type of things that pop out in the middle of the night. With that being said, it was a tumultuous landscape. The landscape was unforgiving, yet gifted in pink rainbows and butterflies. Everything that glitz does not glamour. Everything that shines is not gold. And we have to understand that these things, some things are fool's gold. And love bombers provide a lot of fool's gold. Nothing that they love really means anything to them. It's a form of, you could say, control in their minds, I guess. In their mind's eye, it's a form of control. It's definitely a form of manipulation. And that's where we're going to focus more of it into the manipulation part, because the control part, it really has no control. All the control is what you allow the control to be. And what I've learned is it's more the manipulation. The manipulation is more powerful than the control, because once you decipher the manipulation, the control is over. If that makes any sense. So we'll focus on the manipulation part of the love bombing tactic. A lot of the manipulation comes through triangulation. Triangulation is a major tactic in the mind's eye of a love bomber. Someone who has false promises, whispers sweet nothings, and you can tell them by their fruits. They bear very little, but yet they come packaged with everything, and sometimes they come with a personality or something about them that maybe ease. I say they normally do come with a level of ease, and that's another way you can notify them. With that being said, their tactics are more directed upon your emotional state. They want to uh, destroy you emotionally in ways that you can't even fathom. Uh, if you allow them to, they will. Let me repeat that. If you allow them to, they will. And they will do it with a smile upon their face. If you allow them to. Now, when you don't allow them to, I need you to understand this, that it doesn't just stop at, oh, they didn't allow me to. It's all right, they didn't allow me to. Now what? Well, now we have to make them. That's the way these critters think. Can you believe it? Believe it or not, that's the way they think. So now what do you have to do? Now you have to up the level of ferocity onto the point of maybe you don't have to get physical. You don't have to get violent. You don't have to get hostile. But you do have to take a stand. You have to take a stand. And doing that, taking that stand, is only the beginning. The stance lets you let's just say lets the universe know what side of the fence you stand on. Now that you on that side of the fence, people on that side of the fence, you the new guy in town now. You was just over on the other side of the fence. You on the other side of the fence now. You the new guy in town. And what do people do when there's something new? They either love it or they attack it. So now you got to deal with that on the other side of the fence. You got to find the people that love and want to attack that on that side of the fence. Plus, you got people who love and attacking you from that side of the fence. You see what I'm saying? So it's a very tricky landscape. Walking it is even trickier because you might be straddling two different sides. You might be like, man, I'm trying to do this, but I really want to do that because I know how to do that easier or whatever the situation is. You know what I'm saying? Your situation is going to be your situation. Sometimes, most of the times, the easy way is not the way out. Sometimes it may be. Everybody's situation is their own. But 9 times out of 10, you just put the work in. Things just happen. That's what I've found out. Whether from the streets or the corporate world, no matter what world that I've traversed, I've noticed that if you put the work in and you outwork everything moving, you're going to be in a decent position, no matter what your your circumstances may be. With that being said, now I can't say that people won't go out of their way to bring you down or bring negativity your way. That's just a part of life. Everybody is gonna have what you would call a nemesis in life, whether it's a habit, people, places, or things. Everybody has an arch nemesis in their life. That's the movie of their life. And we all have to navigate our own journey. But it's critical to identify people trying to love bomb us because at the end of the day, our journey here on this plane is to grow, and you can't grow with somebody trying to future fake, love bomb, and just get in your way. Um, I know we all are gonna have people that try to get in our way, and people that sometimes we're gonna love dearly try to get in our way, and that's God's test. You know, you can love something, but you have to know what's best for you. And no matter what, who or what tries to love bomb you, you have to love bomb yourself way, way more. That's the only way that you can survive. That's the only way that you can turn that ego into that confidence that I'm so trying to get you to do, and get rid of that pride and turn it into the power that you can use to fuel your life and motivate others and help others around you uh, uplift their lives. It's just all a beautiful thing, and it all ties back in and uplifts the whole us as a whole, and that's most importantly. That's what the ideal is. That's the objective, and that should be your objective day in and day out. And if it's not, I pray that you dive in and get in the humble pie. If you haven't, no, I do something on the side of humble pie every Sunday. So if you haven't built a connection and you looking for something that maybe more a slower pace and a more just raw connection, you're more than welcome to join humble pie and get yourself some humble pie. I mean, that's where my heart really lies. But I know sometimes I just got to get up in here and I just got to have a drink with y'all and kick it with y'all, you know, because I love y'all that much too. Like this, that everything got to tie in, the shadow, the light, and every area in between. It all has to tie in, and that's the only way to fully be a humble exhibit is to have everything tie in, and that's my goal as a pioneer, as a frontier um, in this field. It's very important that I stay on top of that and always remember that authenticity and realness it still matters in this world. And even though there's a lot of fake going on, but real recognize real, and as long as that's going on, I'm gonna continue on because I got a younger generation coming up under me that I want to be real, and that's just that, and that's what's going. That's how it's going to be. Uh, I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. I got the kids downstairs and stuff. I just wanted to tap in with y'all because I love y'all that much in this. Let y'all know about these love bombers out here and how to identify and how to move when you encounter one. With that being said, I love y'all. And until next time, sing her now.